Whose years in the military came to an end in Afghanistan after losing his legs in an explosion. In 2010, 3,366 U.S. soldiers were hurt from improvised explosive attacks in Afghanistan. One of those injured that year was a man from Oceana County who lost his legs. Tonight, Fox 17's Mitch Fick is here with how one local business is paying it forward to that Marine. Mitch.
Yeah, Janice, I talked to Robert Thrailkill Jr. on the phone this afternoon. He spent most of the last 25 months in a military rehabilitation center in Bethesda, Maryland, learning how to walk on prosthetics, move in a wheelchair, and live this new life. Now, Robert's moving back to West Michigan next week to play for the Grand Rapids Sledwings. They're a paraplegic hockey team. But now Boardman Ford Mazda in Grandville is trying to help Robert pay for a new truck that'll give him independence that he just might not otherwise have. Robert Thrailkill Jr. of Pentwater remembers exactly what happened on October 26, 2010. He was working as a Marine combat engineer in Afghanistan.
And I was investigating a little pile of dirt. And when I knelt down and I uncovered it, I found an IED right there. When I went to stand back up and I turned, I triggered what I believe to be a secondary, and that's when I got blown up.
Robert lost both his legs in the explosion. He spent most of the last 2 years rehabbing in the D.C. area. He moves back to his home state on December 2nd. To get where he needs to go back home, Robert needs a truck.
It's inspired by how upbeat he was.
Robert decided on the new Ford F-150 Lariat pickup. With the added features to help Robert work the truck properly, sticker price is $52,000. But the cost doesn't stop there. The truck's going to need steering and pedal adjustments for Robert to use it. On top of that, a lift for Robert's wheelchair is getting installed in the truck bed.
He's then going to wheel forward, pull himself into the vehicle, hit a button, and the lift is going to pull the wheelchair back, lift it up.
All that extra stuff is another $15,000.
With this truck and everything that's going to be there, it's going to help me out. It's going to make me feel that I can go anywhere I want to and not feel out of place and not have to have someone help me struggle.
The kid did something to me, and I want to help him out.
Scott is working with the Semper-Fi Fund to raise money to cover all the cost of this new truck for Robert. He says they're about $30,000 away from paying for the truck.
Because I know that anywhere I go, there's always going to be someone that's going to want to help me. So I might not even know who that person is. They have so much respect for any military member and wounded warrior out there that they'll do anything that they can possibly to help me out with anything I need. And it means a lot to me.
And if Robert Thrailkill can get a new pickup and an easier way of life, thanks to the kindness of strangers paying it forward,
it's one of those moments to where you're so thankful and you're so grateful for everything. That's like you're in awe. It's like you don't know what to say.
If we can get him this truck and work for him that hard after what he did for us, I can't imagine there would be a dry eye in the place. I know mine won't be.
All right, now Scott says anybody who wants to donate to the fund can bring donations to Boardman Ford Mazda. That's on 28th Street in Grandville, or you can go to semperfifund.org/donate. You can make a donation in Robert's name. He's supposed to pick up the truck mid-December, so hopefully people step in.
And so many people coming home from Afghanistan with these injuries that they need stuff like this, you know, just to get around get around in life like a regular person, to be able to drive, to get to going where they're going. It's sometimes expensive.
It is, and Robert said that's the main thing, is he doesn't want to be a burden on anybody when he comes home. And a truck like this, as expensive as it is, it's got all the tools that he needs to function normally and be independent. And that's probably one of the most important things when these guys come back.
If anybody deserves that, he sure does.
I think he's earned it.
Thanks, Mitch.